Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. I am PattyJack, and this is a game called Feral Fury. Got a code for this today, and I started playing it because it looked interesting. To be honest, I didn't really know what it was about when I first got it, and I might have misread it initially as Feral Furry, so that's a thing. And then when I started playing, your character is like a Space Marine panda, so that didn't really help anything with my misreadings and stuff, but I ended up playing it more, and I discovered it is in fact called Feral Fury, not Feral Furry. Almost did it again. It's Feral Fury, and you play a Space Marine panda in kind of like a Binding of Isaac style game. You know, going through the different rooms, shooting whatever's in there, the robots in this case, or the bugs that are also in these rooms and stuff, as well as these weird pigmen, kind of like Duke Nukem. Was Duke Nukem the one with pigmen? I think Duke Nukem. That was the one with pigmen, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so that's what this game is all about. And so far, it's freaking baller. Let me tell you right now. I never knew that I wanted to be a Space Marine panda until I played this game. And now, that's all I'm going to think about. That's all I'm going to aspire to be in my life. Because the developer of this game has crafted something that's really fun to play. And that's something that's understated a lot in video games nowadays. Making a game that's really fun to play. It doesn't even necessarily have to have like giant new mechanics to it or anything. I just want everything to work and possibly look cool while it's working really well. This game does absolutely all of that. Everything in this game, the animations, all the gunshots and everything, it all looks fantastic. So, you know, that's instant points with me. On top of that, it is a lot of fun to play. It's got a lot of really cool mechanics going on that aren't really, you know, we've seen them all before, but they're added in there in a way that makes it really enjoyable to play. I'm playing it on the easiest difficulty in this video, by the way, just so you know. That's why there's butterflies and crap floating around. They put that in the game on the easy difficulty, which I think is funny, so that's cool as well. I have played it on the hardest and the normal difficulty as well, but I didn't record it. I was playing it on the easiest difficulty for this footage because I wanted to see like what was in the later levels, and obviously playing on easy mode I'm gonna get further and further in the game and everything like that. So that's a thing that's I did, just so you know. I'm not a total pleb all the time. Usually I am. I set myself on fire right there, so that's something you don't want to do in that game, or in any game really. There are very few games that you want to be on fire. Maybe like in Overwatch, I guess, but there isn't like a character that sets people on fire in Overwatch yet, is there? Is there? No, there isn't. Huh. That's something they should probably think about adding in. I don't know. Anyways, though, Feral Fury is actually a ton of fun. It's one of those surprising games, you know, that you just get, and then you play it and you're like, oh, this isn't totally crap. Right here I found, like, I guess a different room that gives you, like, a curse mark. I don't know what that means. I think it's a bonus. It might be a hindrance as well. You, like, pick up these coins in the level, then you throw them in the thing, in the well. And I guess I got, like, faster fire speed. So, you pick up other weapons and upgrade your character and everything. It carries over with stat progression that you can spend the little blue orbs that you pick up on and everything like that too. So, you know, it's got everything going on that a roguelite game usually does, but it feels damn good to play. What I like about it too is that so far it's not a super fast game. And I'm not good at super fast roguelites or bullet hells or anything like that. So a game like this, or like Isaac or something like that, it's something that I appreciate because it's got a good pace going for it, and I can take my time doing it, you know? I played Skip Chaser the other day, or last week or whatever, and that game's good. It's just really fast, and I'm not necessarily I don't have the best reaction time, so something like this is definitely more my style, and I think I appreciate it more. So yeah, that's extra points with me as well. If you're anything like me, I think you'll enjoy this for that reason too. I love how games nowadays, they just take like the Conker's Bad Fur Day model, basically, or they take like cutesy animations and art, and then they decide like, we're just gonna make everything explode. Or it's like, we're gonna have pandas in our game, but they're gonna explode. They're gonna go on a murderous rampage. I love that. And this game, It definitely does that. It's got a nice little satirical, pseudo-serious element to it and everything. Again, like, putting in things like butterflies is like the developer basically saying, hey, you're playing on the easy difficulty. You can do that, but we're going to remind you that you suck the entire time. And that works in games like this. Doesn't work in a game like Mass Effect, of course, because, you know, some people like to play that game for the narrative, and I don't know why you'd play Mass Effect Andromeda on anything else, because the combat in that is super bullet spongy, in my opinion. Other people might disagree with me on that, but I just got super bored with that. This game, though, I can see myself going back and playing through quite a bit, and trying to see how far I can get, obviously. In this part right here, coming up here, I found this room. I think this has to do with the easy mode as well. Like, if you have it turned on, when you go through, like, the boss battles and stuff, you get, like, this weird birthday party room. It kind of goes with the butterflies and things, so that's kind of cool. And then right here, you pick up some items and stuff. I thought initially you could only pick up one of them, but then I was like, oh, I can just grab all that stuff. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then this is going to be a really interesting part right here. So that was the entire stage for whatever reason. All of a sudden, it turned into a bullet hell game. I love that. That is like super... That's a huge bonus to me, because my biggest gripe with a lot of games like this, like the roguelite genre, is that the gameplay can start to feel very samey, very similar after a while, because you're going through, like, yes, randomly generated levels, but you're fighting, like, the same enemies and, like, with the same weapons and stuff. So when I'm playing a game like this, and it just becomes... all of a sudden, I'm just driving a Jeep and playing a bullet hell game, that's super sick. I love that. That's amazing. Because it varies up the gameplay for me a lot, and it just makes everything feel way, way better. So props to that. And I'm hoping they add in, like, other little things like that in the game, too. Maybe they're in there, and I haven't discovered them yet, but that would be super great if they did add in, like, other things to break up the monotony, I think is the best way to describe it. So that's awesome. Overall, I really like Feral Fury. I think it's got a lot going for it, and I'm going to play more of it. So yeah, if you're interested in games like this, or you're interested in, I don't know, Binding of Isaac clones, or roguelites in any way, shape, or form, or you just want to support a developer that seems to actually be doing something, you know, worthwhile, maybe it's something you want to look into. That's always a good thing. Support good developers, and not the crap that's usually on Steam. Right? Yeah, okay. I think we can all agree on that. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I am PattyJack, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, it's Morty here, Patty's intern, so if you could, like, subscribe to his YouTube channel and stuff, that'd be great. He feeds me in table scraps, so he needs the money to buy more food so he can give me his regurgitated schlop. That'd be awesome. I like some schlop.